Hi, my name is Jessica McCam and I am 29 years old. I'm from Ontario, California, and I am currently a regional vice president with Arbonne International. I've been doing this business now for almost 2 years, and when I started this business, I was in a really dark place in my life. It's actually funny to say that now because I can't even recognize the person that I was at that time. Before Arbonne found me, I was actually struggling with depression for years and years and years, and I remember feeling really unfulfilled. I was just unfulfilled with where my life was going, with where I was at career-wise. I was exhausted. I was actually in corporate finance and insurance, which was, like I said, super unfulfilling for me. I have this innate passion to love on people, and I felt like I had more to give and I was meant for more in this life, in this world, but for some reason I just didn't know how to do it or how to pursue it, how I was going to help people, how I was going to really step into what I felt like I was made for. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a college degree, so I felt like I was just stuck in the situation that I was in, and that made me go down an even deeper hole of depression. I grew up in a home with a single mom, and I just remember my childhood being very, very difficult. I was working at a really young age, and I was trying to help my mom out of her depression and trying to help her with her bills and everything. So I had to grow up really, really fast. And I was just used to working a billion jobs at a time. And I thought that was how my life was just going to be forever. I just remember being so exhausted because I had a day job from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then a night job from like 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. And I would have to do that day after day after day after day. And it was really starting to affect my health mentally and physically, and I just didn't know how this was going to be a sustainable way of living for my adulthood. So finally, I decided that I wanted to somehow make a shift and change in my life. I didn't know how, but me and my high school sweetheart at that time decided to get married and settle down. So we got married and we wanted to grow a family. When we were trying to have a baby, I actually found out that I was not able to conceive. So that was another heartbreak that I had to deal with. I just felt like, wow, like there is really no reason for life. There's no reason for me to live. That's truly how I felt. But, something in me just kept going. I was starting to build my faith, and my husband just was really, really strong behind me and pushed me to still work through it. So we decided to go through an infertility journey. We decided to go through treatment. I was on medication. I had to have surgery, and I just remember it being a very hard time. And when I was finally able to conceive, I had my daughter, and I was so excited for this new blessing and this new chapter in my life. And then she came out with multiple complications. She actually was really sick, and she got sent to the NICU, and I wasn't able to go home with her. And I remember this time in my life where I was just like, what is happening? I didn't know how to handle this, and I know mom expects this type of thing to happen. I just remember being completely heartbroken. It was a very traumatic time in my life, and it was a very pivotal moment because I started to really realize how precious time and life really was. I was just so used to, going so hard with life and, living life so fast that I didn't understand the concept of a life can literally be taken from you at any given second or any given moment, and to really appreciate and be so thankful and grateful for just being here. I remember at that time, I did not want to go back to work. I just didn't want to go back to a job that I didn't feel fulfilled at while my daughter was at home sick. I didn't know if she was going to come out of it. I remember praying for something to come into my life that would just allow me a few more moments with my daughter, honestly. And this beautiful opportunity happened to fall into my lap like a sign from God, I always like to say. And I was so intentional about what I was looking for. I was just so open to hearing about it and learning about it. And I just wanted to become a student of what this could possibly be for me. And when they explained it, when the business model was explained to me, I completely fell in love with it. I completely fell in love with the company and its mission, and I felt fully aligned to it. So I always say that if you are here right now and this for some reason came into your life, that I personally believe that it was meant to be and you're here for a reason. I feel like this doesn't get presented to people that it's not meant for. So I always just say, be open to what this could possibly be for you, because sometimes you're praying for something and God delivers in ways that you might have not expected it to be delivered by, and you just need to take that first step in really seeing that this is everything that you could possibly have been needing and wanting in your life. So I completely fell in love with the whole concept, and I just was ready to invest my time and my effort and my hard work into this. I was absolutely coachable, and I just was ready to learn with whatever our mentors wanted to teach us, with whatever I needed to do. I was ready to make it happen. And after months of hard work and consistency and really growing myself and my business and doing the work that's necessary, I was able to leave my job, and now I get to do this full time, and I feel so aligned and so in purpose, and I'm so passionate about this whole thing. And I get to be completely present with my daughter, and it's been the most beautiful, life-changing thing for me. And of course, this is not typical. This is not a typical story. So for what's typical, please visit earnings.arbonne.com. But just know that anything is truly possible if you put your mind and your heart into it. And I knew that I was going to be a hard worker, and I was going to be dedicated and passionate in anything that was brought to me in my life, no matter what it was. Even in my corporate finance job, I was super passionate. I was truly the person that would stay after work and do more of what was asked of me. So I knew that I can be successful in whatever was given to me. I just decided to be passionate and hardworking for myself instead of for somebody else, and it just made complete sense for me how this business was structured. Now, for almost 2 years into my business, I have completely turned into a different person. I have evolved, and I believe that I'm continuing to evolve into the person that I am truly meant to be. And it just feels so amazing to say that and to know that. I have grown not only mentally but spiritually in this journey. It's not just for financial gain or for the title or for anything like that. It truly has given me so much more. It's completely turned my life around in so many more aspects than just one. I never knew that this was exactly what I needed. So not only does it give you an opportunity to completely transform your life if that's what you want, but it gives you the community and the opportunity to be around individuals that are inspiring and like-minded and who will uplift you and teach you so many things. And I needed that. I needed that community, that support to be around me to really show me what I was capable of. It grew myself personally with personal development, which is something that I completely didn't even know about before starting Arbonne. And it has now turned me not only into a better person overall, but I'm a better mother, I'm a better wife, I'm a better friend, I'm a better daughter, and I feel like I'm just truly overall a better human being. You know, I would say that this business model is simple, but it definitely is hard work. It's definitely going to challenge you to step out of your comfort zone, to do the inner work, to heal, to, really evolve and be open to learning new things and be open to trying new things. But I can tell you that it's 100%, 1000% worth it. I am so grateful for this opportunity every single day of my life. And I know that I would truly, truly, truly do this for free because I just, I've never felt so aligned and so happy with where my life is at and where I can see it going. I personally like to lead not only through personal development, but I also focus on, really growing in your faith and really focusing spiritually where you're at, and focusing mentally where you're at, and really trying to help you get through all of those barriers that so often stop us from really living the life that we are created and meant to live. I feel like I have gotten past so many blocks, and I'm still learning and I'm still growing, and I love being a part of that journey with my team, with my people. And I am so excited to be a part of your journey and guide you through not only your growth through the business, but your growth mentally, physically, spiritually, and in all the things. And I 100% believe that if you invest your heart into this and you do not give up and you give it the time that it deserves and the work that it deserves, you will not regret it. And I cannot wait to meet you, and I will talk to you soon.